If you do not like the way I handle things, then you'll just have to deal. That, I'm sorry I blew that one. That was it. That song's still in the works. So on the actual album, it'll probably be a lot better.
Probably.
So yeah.
But you got a great
Most
preview.
likely.
What a great preview.
It's a great preview.
Yes.
Yay, Team Crows! Team Crows!
So how did you type? How did you type in chat while you were singing?
That was a neat trick.
Thank you, Beach.
Hey, why is Crow saying all these great things about Ashton? Look at it.
Alright, I think Beej is leaving us.
I am. I'm going back home to Olds, Alberta.
You're gonna want to put your guitar down.
I am going to want
Yeah,
to
because we're gonna want to give you a giant massive.
I will hold gently for you.
A giant massive what, guys?
Oh, here it comes.
Ah!
Here it comes.
Oh, God.
Warrior spirit.
Feel the love.
You will always be in Zeta's heart.
$10,000 worth of love right here. Oh.
What a unique smell we've discovered.
Bee sandwich.
Why is that?
It's a tune we do
Oh, that's right.
at every
Okay.
place we perform.
I got 2 minutes. One more. We'll
and
finish
it'll be
this up.
incredibly
What?
well.
What? Are you guys gonna close it?
Ba 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 wa ba 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 da 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 bum 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 bum. 空にそびえる黒金の城スーパーロボットマジンガー Z 無敵の力は僕らのために平の心パイルダーオンわらぱぱ飛ばせ鉄拳ロケットパンチ今だ出すんだブレストファイヤーマジンゴーマジンゴーMazinga Z. Now, there is an English version of this verse. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Koji can swim in the sky. He can fly beneath the sea. In his rocket pants, Mazinga Z. Mazinga is Kaiser and is stronger than his enemy. Wap, wap, wap. Flying from his little pilot, he can protect the peace. From his wrist, he survived, launching a rocket hand. From his chest, laser fire, fighting with light energy. Mazingo, Mazingo, Mazinga Z! Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you guys.
When you
Thank
go-
you, chat, for
Thank
making
you.
this like the best 5 days I've had in a long
All
time.
right, man.
So much fun.
Really appreciate it,
You
man.
gotta close down
Awesome,
a
man.
You could have shown up, you know, for the rest of the day, but
Thanks, Graham.
see you again soon, Beach.
Absolutely.
It's been fun.
See you, Joey.
All right.
You are a credit to Desert
Yeah.
Beej is
Feel
Part
free
of the
to
family now.
Yeah, feel free to show up next year, you know, bring that guitar.
All right.
Couldn't peel it away if you tried.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I like
dogs.
his guitars. Where you go?
Okay, I gotta go help King Cool.
We'll let everybody settle for a minute, and then I think Notch made such a great donation, Graham. I can just tell a story.
All right.
What do you think?
I think so.
I
No.
think I could just tell it.
How about some-
Indeed, much like
You just-
Magic Bus, when I told Magic Bus,
Their magic pocket.
or sorry, Magic Pocket, I told it without any donations, and people liked it so much they donated afterwards.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
So,
may I present Bill's Mom's Story Time, one of my favorite times of any desert bus.
yes. So, this all started a couple days ago when at work, uncharacteristically, I smacked my head. And all of a sudden, this story about Bill resurged into my mind. And I was like, oh my God, I had totally forgotten that. And then I realized why I'd forgotten it. It was because, as the chat knows, Bill wasn't always Bill. Before Bill was Bill, Bill had a different name.
Yeah.
And so when I think of Bill's stories, I've only ever thought of him as Bill. I had to go back further into the vault to the pre-Bill days. So, does anybody in the chat remember what Bill's real name is? Because
Yeah, they know.
I gotta say, he had a name that his mother hated. Hated it so much that for his first 6 months, I didn't call him by a name.
No.
I mostly called him the baby or the tyrant.
One of
Because he would eat every 2 hours, every 2.5 hours if I was lucky. And I got to the point where I was hiding scraps of food in the toys in his room so that I could sleep past 4:30 in the morning. Because other words, he was up at 4:30 demanding food. So at that point, when he was still called the baby, I realized that the standard hippie food for babies really wasn't giving him enough nutrition. And as much as I thought he enjoyed breast milk, it really wasn't feeding him enough. So I talked to the doctor, said I could make him pablum. So I stirred up some pablum, and that really wasn't good enough for him. You know, that wasn't enough food. You know, it's just rice and a little sugar, a little water. You know, pablum's pretty low. So I decided that I would make him oatmeal. You know, oatmeal's a little better, or a little quality food. I know that he liked the smell of food because as soon as I cooked anything for myself, he would demand to eat. So I only ever ate cold food because he could tell the smell of food from, the time he was maybe 2 days old. So I'm making him this really nice pot of oatmeal, and I put a little cinnamon in it, and it smelled good. And I'm, it's like 5 a.m. and I'm stirring this oatmeal on the stove, and all of a sudden I can feel some teethless gumming thing chewing the back of my leg. And I look down and there's this baby trying to bite my calf. And I pull him off and I'm like, no baby, the oatmeal's almost ready. So I had, at that point, I had a baby gate to protect the kitchen from the living room because I had baby-proofed the living room as best I could. So I put him on the other side of the baby gate so I could continue to stir this oatmeal. It was just, I should have had the fast-cooking oatmeal, but I didn't. I hadn't thought of that, And so he's on the other side, and I'm getting pretty close, and out of the corner of my eye, I see some rapid movement, and I knew enough to pay attention. Well, there was a chair that I used to sit and read stories for the kids, and it was a big, easy chair. It was kind of my chair. He wasn't big enough to eat it or sit in it yet, so it was okay. And I noticed this little gray thing on the floor in front of my chair, and it hit me. But that was a gift from the cat for me, and that Bill was headed directly for it. So I did what all good parents will do, and without any thought of my own personal safety, I leapt over the baby gate in a full dive, got to the gray thing on the floor just in time to cover the dead mouse with my hand as Bill bit the back of my knuckles. Oh my God!
I was hungry.
So he didn't actually eat it, but he really wanted to.
I'm just glad that was the gift that the cat left behind because I was worried for a second.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I
like
first
a
went
snake
to
or
a
something?
hairball, and I thought that was bad.
went somewhere even worse.
I was going number 2s there.
Yeah.
She said
Oh.
gray.
Yeah, I
That's why-
changed
Gray.
it. I changed
Yeah.
the hairball when she said gray. But
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You.
And I realized I'd forgotten some of these stories because I was so traumatized that I've just blocked them out.
So awesome.
I know, that's
And
why.
that's how Bill started his eating challenge.
And that's how. And that's what I realized yesterday or the day before when this hit me. That was the first weird food Bill tried to eat.
That's right.
Now I protected him that time, but really, my chances of protecting him every time were really slim, because it was all the time.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've not often heard this room go silent like
Wow,
this.
yeah.
I just love as you're describing it, watching the chat, saying things in all caps like, Bill, no.
Yes. No,
No. Like you can go back in
Please
time and be
don't.
like, no, baby.
No.
Bad baby.
No, that didn't really work. But
Bill origins.
Now, if people like that story,
Yeah.
what they do?
People know, like,
Feel free
The
to
last
donate
thing-
for that story.
I think that's a great option, an art challenge.
Yeah.
And indeed, I was thinking that on the way over.
Yeah.
I would love an art challenge if somebody would draw that climactic scene of the baby trying to eat me and the mouse underneath. There's some good art to be had there, I think.
But I seem to recall there was something on that
Do you
where...
remember that?
No, but you
Are
told
you
the
sure?
story. No, I don't. You told me the story before where after that, you found out that I had, the first time I got my first tooth, I was biting the back of your ankle. Trying to get
Oh
you.
yeah, no, you teethed on the
Yeah.
back of my leg cooking oatmeal not long after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
You find out-
the chewing on me never really stopped.
You found out I had the first tooth when I.
Yeah. No,
Drew
I
blood
no,
or something.
no, truly, I found when you had your first tooth when you bit my nose.
Right.
You know, you pick the little babies up, you're like, oh,
He was
so
trying
cute,
to
so
eat your
cute. And he
face.
bit my nose and he drew blood with his first tooth. It's great, you know, the true stories are so easy to remember because
Yes.
they're,
Some sort of reverse
True.
Greek god.
it's quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yes.
He's a mythical creature.
You are a mythical creature. Who knew?
I'm Bill, devourer of face.
I didn't mean to shock people, you know, I just...
That'd be awesome.
How's everyone feeling?
Everybody feeling
Wow.
good?
Wow.
I feel good. I gotta get
So if you like that
It's
story,
cold.
donate and she will tell another one. So
I do have
don't give it away for free.
the
Did Bill eat-
first
did
time
Bill
I
eat other
met
babies?
Morgan's story on my
Yeah.
Sarah Palin notepad.
Yeah, let's say that one. That's funny. I want to got one I want to embarrass
Because the
him with.
first time I met Morgan was funny,
Special.
but PG, as none of
As
my
none of
other Morgan stories are.
I don't think any of Morgan's life other than that was PG.
Hey.
I don't think
You
so.
found
That
the
was.
1 minute, like the 1 PG minute.
I had to
Yeah,
really
it was.
search, Matt.
Tilly was
We've
like
all
17,
had non-PG
18.
moments with Morgan.
It's true.
In high school, he was lame as everyone else. So.
Yeah, a little donation for the Morgan
Don't
story,
know.
and I'll happily spit that one out.
So right now, it is 7:22.
Chad is upset about a thing.
What is the chat upset about?
I would totally eat Galactus.
It sounds okay in my
You
earpiece
know
here.
me. We'd have
Oh,
like.
hey, somebody's in there. Your sister's there. Say hi to your sister.
Oh, my sister's in there.
Hey, Krista.
Where is she?
No, somebody just in the chat said
Oh.
I'm typing for Krista.
Oh, okay. Hey, oh, she's up there. Okay. Hey, Krista.
Hey, Krista. Krista's Bill's sister, who's sitting with somebody watching this, who's typing for her. She is also a ginger.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, Bill's mom is quiet? Not usually. Did Bill eat his sister's fingers? No, he did not.
Yeah, no kidding. I almost had to last year. He fell asleep here.
I just drove
Does
crazy.
does Bill's sister share his power beating? No. That is Bill and Bill alone.
This is
Did Bill
Dude,
eat his
Quap is
sister? No, but he
hilarious.
threatened to.
probably.
What? Beat Quap? You can't beat Quap.
You have to maintain
No.
his composure long enough to get to the end for that to do that.
Sorry, you guys know Cam, who was here earlier. He's on the poster wearing the Navi wings. He just texted me.
Oh, is he on the poster now?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
just
didn't see
texted me
that.
with a long string of letters that, when broken down into words, was what I miss, 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 what I miss. So I just responded, notch,
Not.
uncut rare sheet, $10,000. His response to me
that
was, sorry, his response was dot dot dot, and then, is he willing to trade for Liliana?
Bill, what's your real name? The chat wants to
Oh,
know.
What?
I am Charles Kevin William Watt the Seventh, technically.
The seventh.
Yeah, seventh.
So for the record, I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Bill's sister is 6'3". Bill is 6'11".
Okay, I put it to you that the Quap thing was not because I was tired, but because it's really funny. I woke up. No. I woke up this morning. I had a shower, and I was like, okay, I've just been up. I'm awake. I've had a shower. I'm